Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. It is, according to my Facebook memories, May 7th is National Naked Gardening Day or something like that. So if it's warm enough where you're at today, you probably should get out there and do some naked gardening. It won't be happening here. But yeah, so happy Thursday. This is the 154th coffee session. I hope you guys will let me know when you're tired of me doing this. And we can move on to something else. But anyhow, y'all keep showing up. So here I am. Let's see who we got over here this morning. We have my buddy Dave Fincham a little bit early. Yeah, that was at 8 o'clock last night, right after I posted the link scheduler, whatever. There's Kathy. How you doing, Kathy? And she was at like 9 o'clock last night. So, all right, we got Big D in the house. Thumbs up. He says, "Good morning. Happy Thursday. 48 now to be 61 and windy later in fabulous Brooklyn, Michigan." All righty. Good to see you, Dave. LB Sharp's in the house. Dwayne's here from gorgeous Cornwall, Ontario. All right. Let's see here. Troy Pritchard's here. Says, "Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you, Troy." There's Larry Galt. 62 now, 85 later. Sounds like a plan there. Here's Janet. How you doing, Janet? Good to see you this morning. Hope you're doing well up there in... I'm trying to think. You don't really live in Danville, I don't think, but that's where I know you're from. But anyway, I think you live in some other little area there. There's Hitch Hamilton. Oh, we're fabulous in Florida too. Okay. Dry 73, headed to 84. Sounds good. Sounds like a good day. There's my buddy Jim Senecola. Beautiful sunshiny day up there in Michigan. There's Steve Gronsky. 61 headed to 75 in Mustang. Good morning, everyone. Thumbs up, he said. Yeah, thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Oh, let's see who else we got. There's Mary Mallory over on Facebook. How you doing, Mary? Good to see you on here. Earl Walker. Frost this morning, he says. 46 going to 63. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's Wilson Rubottom. He said, "Morning, everybody. Thumbs up." Let's see. Who else do we have? There's Kevin Els. Keeping his little streak alive there. Paul Stewart. How you doing, Paul? Bob Sims from across the pond. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you on the coffee sessions. Ryan Ballard says, "Morning, coffee cousins. Today is a day of painting." All right. I guess you'll be posting pictures later so we can see how good you did. Here's George H. Rothfuss right here. "Good, crispy, clear day to all," he says. How you doing, George? Gary Hammett, Wood Creations. Good to see you, sir. There's Sandy. How you doing, Sandy? Said, "Good morning, Dave." Good morning to you. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Naked gardening. Yeah, I guess not totally naked because you're supposed to wear a mask, right? So, yeah, that's what you can tell the police when they show up. George asked, "Did anybody get out last night to see the supermoon?" I didn't. I knew it was out there, but I didn't look. I have a lot of big trees and stuff, so a lot of times I can see, tell that there's like a big light behind the trees, but I can't get a good shot to take a picture of it or anything. Steve Mersch is here this morning over on Facebook. How you doing, Steve? Darren Birds. Morning, everyone. Too cold in Canada for naked gardening. Yeah, I would think so. I would think it probably is. Let's see here. Dean's here this morning. He says, "Morning, folks. How you doing, Dean?" Bart Bixel's here over there on Facebook. How you doing, Bart? He says, "Thumbs up." Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We got a few of them over there already. Let's see. He says, George says, "Can you believe that a polar vortex is headed to the northeastern USA?" These days, I believe about anything. It was cool here. We got down in the 40s. I just came back. I go out to the mailbox about every morning. I got to stick something out there that I'm shipping. Priority mail and stuff. But yeah, it's a little chilly, but it wasn't bad. Feels good in the sun. So outside of Amo, okay. Yeah, I knew it was one of those little towns or whatever you call them. That's a good spot. Good spot. There's Bill Hoffman. Happy Thursday, everyone. 55 going to 70. Rain tonight, he says. I think we're not supposed to get any rain until tomorrow night. It's going to be a good day today. It was a great day yesterday, except, man, the wind. Woo! Wind was blowing hard all day. We had like gusts over 40 mile an hour. So there's Mr. Bandsaw himself, Alex Snodgrass. How you doing this morning, Alex? Good to see you here on the coffee sessions. Hope you're doing well. Let's see who else we got here. Dave Mack is in the house. How you doing, Dave? And I think we're almost caught up here with these comments. Dean says, "Please expound on what that means, George Rothfuss." Or George Rothfuss. Yeah, tell us about that polar vortex. We want to know more. Dave Mack says, "It was 36 here in the morning in the mountains." I bet it was, because it was down in the 40s here. So, hey, we got too loud. Woke this guy up. Look here. Morning, y'all. Just woke up. Coffee's still cooking. All right, I'll grab your cup and come on. There's Johnny. 66, going back to 105. Holy cow. Oh, so the weatherman says it'll only make it to 102. Gee. All righty. Wow. That's hot. That's dadgum hot right there. Mike Reynolds in the house. Happy Thursday, everyone. Going to take a road trip to social distance with the grandkids. Have late birthday gifts to deliver. All right, cool. Good deal. Let's see. I guess that's it. Hey, there's George Pondreska. How you doing, George? Headed for 28 degrees in Wisconsin. Man, you may have to put on a sweater or something. At least long sleeve shirt. That's a little nippy for this time of year. All right. Dean says, "I'm not a good speller. Spieler." I know. It's like typing with boxing gloves on, ain't it, Dean? And then you got autocorrect and stuff to deal with. So that's all right. We don't care. As long as we get the gist of it, we're good. But all righty. Well, welcome everybody. Um, just have a question for some of my Texas friends out there. I know there's some folks that are watching or that are from the great state of Texas, and all I want to know is what the heck is going on out there? Man, lady trying to open a salon to make a little money, and judge says no, you ain't gonna do it. In fact, I'm gonna put you in jail if you don't say you're sorry you did it. I mean, come on. That's about one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. Yeah, I think Bob's got a pretty good definition of the polar vortex equals bloody cold. Yeah, I think I'll go along with that, Bob. This is definitely not the weather for naked gardening there. Uh, Larry says Dallas County is a liberal haven. Yeah, of course that's big news now. I saw, it's all over Twitter and all that kind of stuff. I think the attorney general, and I don't even know how this may be over with by now because she was just going to be in there 7 days. I think I don't know if her time's up yet or not, but um, the attorney general was sent a letter to the judge and said, "Hey, basically quit being stupid." Um, and then I think I saw on Twitter that the um, lieutenant governor, I think, said he would pay the $7,000 fine. Uh, but man, I don't know what the heck's going on with this country. I don't get it. Every time you think you hear a story like that, and you think, well, it just can't get any crazier than that, and then the next day, there you go. People are losing it. No common sense. But anyway, I guess we're all going to die from killer hornets anyway, so it don't really matter. Holy cow, Bob. -4 here last night, 70 just now. Is that Fahrenheit, Bob, or -4 last night? All the way to sec. That's a big old jump, isn't it? Yeah, Larry says judge needs to be voted out. Well, I suppose I don't know. I just don't understand some of these things that they say are okay to keep open, and then other things just doesn't make sense. People try to work hard, don't want a handout, don't want a government handout. All they want to do is let the government leave them alone, let them make their money. That's all I want. Leave me alone. I don't need any handout. I can get by just fine working, doing what I do. Just quit trying to make everything harder. Okay, let's see. Whoops. What is that? Airplanes? I missed something. I try to click on something, that thing's rolling up on me. Inverness, North Scotland. So it's Fahrenheit then, I guess. Bob. Gary says someone has raised. You didn't put a comma there, so I got to count. Is that 500,000 to help her out? It ought to help her out. But she got 500. I heard they'd had a GoFundMe, but I hadn't looked to see how much it was up to. Dave Max says also all the Mrs. Kravitzes out there ratting on non-social distancers. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let me tell you about a story. Well, it's not a story. It's something that happened to me the other day. I had to go to the UPS store the other day. And every time I go out, everybody's got on a mask. I'm probably the only one that doesn't have a mask on. some of them give me kind of dirty looks like, I don't care. But anyway, I noticed this gal. I went and parked my truck, got my box because I was getting ready to carry it to the UPS store. And another lady parked. I don't ever worry about trying to get a parking place real close because people will fight over them. I just go park out in the back. I don't care. I need to exercise to walk anyway. So I'm walking towards the store and I see this other lady get out and she's got something she's going to send off UPS. And as she's walking to the store, she's putting on her little mask and stuff. She gets it on. And so she ends up being the person in front of me. Of course, we're standing on the little tape on the floor, 6 feet away and all that. Well, then it gets her turn. So I, move up 6 feet and wait for my turn. And I'm watching this lady as she's there taking care of whatever business she's doing there. And she's got her mask on. And I counted 6 times that she fiddled around touching her face with that mask on. And I'm thinking that's right there is why I won't wear a mask. If you're not used to wearing one, which probably nobody is, you're going to be fiddling with it. You're going to be touching your face and stuff. So I just, it's a whole lot easier to concentrate on not touching your face if you don't have something on your face that you're not used to. So, but I just thought that, and then of course I went to the UPS store a couple of days after that, and they were, they have a rule where you can't have but 8 people in the store because it's not a very big place. And I was like the third person in line outside the door, 6 feet apart, of course. But all right, well, let's see here. Killer hornets are carrying COVID-19 and herpes live at 5. Click here for more info. Yeah. Let's see. What does this say? Dave Gatton. I see that the 6 from the helicopter crash came home yesterday for a military funeral. Okay, I missed that in the news, I guess. Because that's probably something they're not going to talk about much. George says the other side of the government bailout is higher taxes, possibly a value-added tax. Yeah. Somebody's got to pay for all this money they're handing out. Let's see here. Troy says, I have I guess you meant say hard time breathing in those masks. Yeah. Janet says, some fool reported the Bellevue Farm Market for not having signs about social distancing. It's an open air market and they only allow 4 people in at a time. Once a hall monitor, always a hall monitor. Oh, I know it. Hey, look who snuck in here. Ray Whitaker. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dean says, me too, Roy. Can't even wear the respirator when I'm spraying. Lungs are too full of Roundup, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just think it's strange that you go out and all these people are wearing masks, but if you watch them, every one of them's touching their face and fiddling, because it slides down, they're pulling it back up and all that stuff. Seems kind of counterproductive to wear that mask to me. But that's just me. So, there's your number for Ray there, Janet. I won't flash it up on the screen. I have everybody calling Ray. I should check, see if I got that number. I think I got a number for him in my phone. Let's just see if I do. I got a Ray Whitaker in here. Let's see if that's the right number I got. Yeah, it is. I don't know if I've ever called him. I'll call you, Ray. So what? So what's everybody gonna do? You gonna get out, do some naked gardening, or um, I know my neighbor. He's already got a good jump on his garden. He usually has a pretty good garden. But he's one of those guys. He don't. Back in the old days, somebody'd have a really nice garden, and if they had more than they needed, they'd go around and give some to the neighbors and stuff. He doesn't do that. At least not down this way. He doesn't anyway. But he always has lots of tomato plants and stuff. He's got a good spot for gardens, all full sunlight and stuff. So, hey, look here, Wild Bill Larison's in the house. How you doing, Bill? Are you working on me some of that there guitar music? I hope you are. I see there's Brian Ellis. Good morning from Vegas. All righty. What does this say? Naked staining my porch. Yeah. Yeah, that should be interesting. Bob said if he went out naked, it would sure scare the weeds. Yeah, I wonder if anybody really does that. I mean, I don't know how that ever came about. You started seeing it all of a sudden. Hey, today's naked gardening day. Seems like you'd move it a little later in the year where it's warmer. May 7th, even here, it's like if you were out this morning, it'd be a little nippy. Mark says he's got to get his privacy fence built before you can even think about naked gardening. Yeah. Bill says his neighbors have asked him to sell his Speedos. Dave Max said he's going to work on the wall, ceiling in the shop, just had company leave. Okay. Good. Paul's not a gardener, apparently. I tend to kill everything I touch. I know what you mean. Larry said his is in, so no need for naked gardening. All right. Bill said he started on something yesterday. Cool. I can't wait to hear it. Can't wait to hear it. Troy says he wouldn't want to burn his bits. Mark, yeah, I know how that is, Mark. He says, what I don't understand is I dig all the holes, but she's the gardener. Yeah. I hear you. All righty. Well, I don't have any other little tidbits of information for you. That one in Dallas was enough for me. But and I could be wrong because I haven't I got where I don't even want to turn that part. When that part of the news comes on, I just turn it off. But um, from what I understand, the the White House is trying to get, I guess they called the Senate back in session, and some of those people aren't happy because they want to stay home and shelter in place and all that. And of course, the House, from what I understand, is not going to be back in session until the 11th, and they said they wouldn't come back early. And when I say they, you know what I'm talking about. They won't come back early because it's just not safe. They got a shelter in place and eat expensive ice cream or something. But yeah, when I got to thinking about that, I'm like, okay, so it's too dangerous for you to go to work. So I guess in effect they're kind of saying we're non-essential employees. So I mean, that's, to me, that's what they're telling me. If because if you're essential, you should have your butt in there working. You're still getting paid well. So I don't know. That kind of stuff just gets on my last nerve, as they say. Bill says, "Do you want a WAV file?" I could use a WAV file or MP. What is it? MP3. However you want to do it. I've got stuff I can swap it to make it work. Whatever it is, WAV file probably be all right if that's what you use for your software uses. Yeah, that's what I say. If yeah, that's what we need to do. I don't know how we've let it get so difficult. Because I know there's like this petition going around to get a, what do they call it, Constitution of the States or something like that. I don't know why we've let things slip away from us, and where it's got so hard now that it's hard to do something about those kinds of things. And if we ever do get it straightened out, we'll end up doing it again. I bet you. Let it slip away. So yeah, stop paying him. Okay, well, who shuts the spigot off? I mean, I don't know, because nobody's going to do that. Even the ones on the other side that are griping about the ones on that side, saying, well, they're getting paid and they won't come to work. Well, they're not giving up their salary either. It's just makes you mad, don't it? But I'm only going to be mad about it for a couple of seconds because I got stuff to do. I don't have time to worry about them idiots. Got a lot of stuff to do. Got trying to get another quote. I'm getting. I mentioned it the other day. I got a guy coming, or he's supposed to come. He hadn't come, but I had one guy come give me a quote on getting my driveway done. Driveway's the front section right there in front of the garage, all jacked up, cracked, slope. Rainwater now runs towards the house instead of away from the house. So I'm going to get that fixed. But I'm going to give this other guy one more day, because when I talked to him the other day, he said, "Yeah, I'll be by there to give you a quote. You going to be home?" They always say, "You going to be home?" I said, "Yeah, I'm here all the time." You just come whenever you want. And I hadn't even heard from him in 2 days now. So I'll give him today. And if I don't hear from him, I'll just go ahead and give the job to that other guy. So you got to get it done. Yeah, convention. Is that what? Convention of the? Yeah, I said Constitution. It's Convention of the States. That's what I was trying to think of. Thank you. I don't think good until I get more coffee in me. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll I don't even know what all this means. This is all over the 5G towers to know where you are. They know where we are anyway. They already know all that. They know everything about us. Most everything. All right, guys. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a good day. Get out there and do some naked gardening if it's warm enough. If it's not, well, then you better stay in the house, I guess. I don't know. And wear your mask. Wear that little mask. Get that. Oh, well. I'm out of here, folks. Everybody have a good one, and we will see y'all tomorrow. It's Friday. Bring your coffee, and we'll do this again. See y'all.